Alright, welcome back to part 3 of my final scene walkthrough. Now we called the police. Let's go talk to Joseph again because he just helped us get out of from under the stage a second ago.
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
The kidnapper's been holding Maya in that magician's room under the stage.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
By the time I got through that door, the room was empty.
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I'm sure. She was there and now she's gone. Don't tell me you think I'm crazy too.
But what do you mean gone? She left?
Well, she didn't just get up and walk away. Her legs were tied.
The kidnapper must have moved her.
I found a couple of pizza boxes down there, so at least I know she's not starving.
Evidence. That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
Okay, on to day 3. And there's a wrecking ball. Gosh. Time is of the essence now. Wow. So there was a tip. Someone called in demanding ransom money now. $50,000. It's crazy. Oh, wait. Nancy, please see me right away, Joseph. Okay. Hopefully he didn't talk to the police when they came to look at that evidence.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Do you think it's real?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
But what about the evidence I found?
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
What do you mean they couldn't find anything?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss 2 big pizza boxes with leftover pizza inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
Even without the evidence, that corner of the room had obviously been lived in recently.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
I was backstage earlier and one of the stage lights came crashing down. It almost hit me.
Oh, Nancy, thank goodness you're okay.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now, what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Sorry, Joseph, but if you're not going to Greasewood, I have to think maybe you're feeling a little desperate these days. Desperate enough to kidnap someone? You tell me.
Now. I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old keymaker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Do we believe him or not? But that's super discouraging that evidence is gone now. Now, let's look around. Oh, Brady Charmstrong mustache. I have a feeling I know who did that. This guy right here.
Did you call? What's the story?
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
Sherman Trout is on our side. Keep your eyes peeled for a special delivery.
Way to go, Nancy! You're on fire!
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Okay, now let's make to our friends.
Nickerson's Pizza Pies, what can I get you?
Well, hello there. I'd like a large pizza with a works.
Even anchovies, ma'am? I know you have issues with anchovies.
Extra anchovies.
Wow, Nancy. Things must be getting hairier if you're contemplating anchovies. What's up?
I can't understand how the police could have received a ransom call from Granite City. And why would the kidnappers suddenly demand cash without even mentioning the demolition?
Your skepticism is probably right on, Nancy.
You think?
Sure, after all, Brady did spread those missing posters over half of Missouri. There are always a few jokers who try to jump on the bandwagon in situations like these.
It just makes me sick to think that anyone would try to profit from such a terrible situation.
It's a mixed-up world, Nancy.
I was backstage earlier, and I almost got hit by a falling stage light.
Not again, Nancy.
Yeah, who knew there were so many ways to get crushed in this life?
I'm glad you're okay. Do you think it was an accident?
I don't know. There was no one around the stage, so I guess we could chalk it up to the crumbling theater. But why did it suddenly fall when I was right there?
You've got me there, Detective.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Maybe you should call the police and get the information straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
Bye, Ned.
Be careful.
You know, that's not a bad idea. We'll call them right after we talk to Bess. Like I said, a lot of phone calls in this game, but I like talking on the phone.
Hello? Hello? I got it, George. Is it Nancy? I don't know yet. I'm busy talking to you. Will you hang up?
It's Nancy, all right.
I knew it.
Hey, you two.
I don't know, Bess. She sounds a little down in the dumps, doesn't she? She sure does. What's going on, Nancy?
I just can't believe it. The evidence I found yesterday, the pizza boxes and Maya's shoe, when the police finally came to investigate, it was gone.
What? You're kidding.
And now the police really think I'm losing my marbles.
Joseph. He's the only one who knew about your discovery, isn't he?
Yeah, he said he'd show the police where to go. And wait a second. When I came up from the basement, I bumped into Brady wandering around backstage.
Interesting.
Yeah, he seemed surprised to see me.
What did you tell him?
I guess I did let on that I'd found some evidence.
Gee, Nancy. If you wanted the whole world to know, why didn't you just broadcast it on national television?
Please, George, I feel bad enough. Now it's the day of the demolition and I'm still clueless.
That's not true, Nancy. You've made significant progress. Maybe you should focus on trying to stop the demolition. Aren't you expecting a package?
Indeed I am. If Sherman Trout really is a man of his word, that is.
She sounds better already, huh, George? She's lucky we don't charge her for these calls. The detective support hotline could get awfully expensive.
I asked Joseph where he would go after the theater is demolished, and he said he was moving to Arizona to start a movie theater with his brother.
A fresh start. Good for him.
Yeah, except that I found a letter that says his brother has been dead for years.
Why would he lie? What do you think he's hiding? Give the guy a break. Maybe he just wants to hide the fact that his life is going to be empty without that theater to look after.
I came across this old book that explains how to do a bunch of magic tricks.
Cool. Like pulling a rabbit out of a hat? Like sawing my cousin Bess in half?
Nothing quite that sensational, ladies. But I did learn how to use a pencil to reveal a secret message.
Ooh, that could come in handy. How does it work?
Well, if someone writes something, let's say it's a secret code, on a piece of paper, and they press hard with a pen, it will make an impression on a blank piece of paper underneath.
Yeah?
Then the magician applies a pencil to the seemingly blank piece of paper. With careful shading, the pencil will reveal the shapes of the numbers or letters in the code. Presto! Do you see?
That's pretty cool. I can only imagine what would happen if we applied the pencil to Bess. Just think of all the secret codes that would be revealed. Like Jacques, Rick, Brady. Oh, George, I'm not as impressionable as you think.
I received another threat. This time the kidnapper addressed me by name.
Another phone call? What was the threat?
This one came over the PA. Apparently, searching for Maya is a waste of time and I should focus on stopping the demolition, or else.
Well, Nancy, this kidnapper may have learned your name, but obviously they haven't figured out the first thing about who they're dealing with.
I just wish I could see the look on the kidnapper's face when you crack this case wide open.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
Okay, let's call the police real quick. And then we'll go talk to Brady and Simone.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold. Missing persons, Ramsey here.
Sergeant Ramsey, what's going on?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, but I'm very upset. This is Nancy Drew. What do you mean there was no evidence?
I don't know what to tell you, Miss Drew.
You searched the magician's room under the stage? Did Joseph Hughes show you where it was?
He showed us all right. We searched the whole theater, but our efforts were totally inconclusive. Wherever your friend is, she's not in the theater.
She's in the theater. I know she is. The kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, so what better leverage than to hold her in the theater?
Actually, you might be interested to know that we've had about a half a dozen calls here since last night. People are reporting seeing Maya north of here. And then this ransom call came this morning from Granite City. You'll be glad to know we're following up on all these leads.
I don't believe it.
Miss Drew, I empathize. As a police officer, I know how emotional attachment to a case can cloud your judgment. Take it from me. It's time for you to let this one go and leave the case to the professionals. You're just not thinking clearly.
Sure, Sergeant Ramsey. Thanks for the advice.
Goodbye, dear.
He could not have been more condescending. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can talk to Nick anymore.
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Okay, I guess not. But, like Simone said earlier, we have bigger fish to fry. Let's go confront her about buying that funeral wreath. Still can't believe she did that. Just despicable. All in the name of promoting a D-list actor.
How's progress? I saw those pictures you took of Brady posing with Maya's press pass all over the theater. What do you think you're doing?
Well, in that instance, I was trying to find the best light to show off my star's fabulous cheekbones. Was that so wrong?
I know you sent that funeral wreath. The jig is up, Simone.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
Someone should sentence you to 50 years of humanity service, whether you're the kidnapper or not.
What a piece of work. At least I made sure it was tasteful. Really? So sick. Okay. There's Brady.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
Don't worry. I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
Why are you so interested in helping me?
Well, Maya was kidnapped from my dressing room after all. I just can't help thinking maybe they meant to kidnap me.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Cool beans.
Wow. Meant to kidnap you. Yeah, because you're so famous and all. Oh my gosh. I could not be around people like this. I would lose my mind. I would say kind of a lot of the stuff like Nancy's been saying. Like, I love her spunk in this game. It's awesome. She says all the things we all want to say. Okay. Now, let's think here. What do we need to do next? We probably need to go... Maybe talk to Joseph again. I don't know if we can say anything else to him right now. Oh, he's gone. Okay, so much for that plan. Let's look around downstairs here. I mean, this is the last day. We've got to find Maya. Oh, wait. Key making machine is working. It's cool. I'm trying to think what we should do. I don't know if we can talk to Nick again, but...
Hola!
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Let's call one of our friends again. Here. I'm gonna call Bess first this time and change it up.
Hello?
It's me again.
Hi, Nancy. Any developments?
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Good luck. Be careful.
Hello?
Hi again.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest?
I confronted Simone about the receipt for the funeral wreath, and she claimed she just needed something for a photo shoot. Would you buy that?
That's a tough one, Nancy. In Simone's world, where everything is a photo shoot, her excuse sounds just twisted enough to be true.
But on the other hand...
You know me too well, Nancy Drew. On the other hand, Simone's mind is just too devious and much too selfish to be believed.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
See what's going on with Brady.
Bye, Ned.
Bye.
Good idea, Ned. Sometimes you just need a good hint from your friends. Go try and talk to them again. I really don't want to talk to Brady again, but here we are. Oh, he's gone. Let's look in here. Don't mind if I do. Pro-gain. That's definitely a takeoff Rogaine. Results may occur eventually. Oh, and tanning spray. Brady's just so vain. I'll take that pencil.
Maya's notebook!
Wow. Okay, I guess we can turn the page. Yeah. But why does Brady have Maya's notebook? It's creepy.
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
I wonder if the police will agree with that.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Yeah, so?
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
Oh, there it is. Wow. Okay, so he does have a vested interest in tearing this place down.
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
Is everything about image with you?
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
And what is it that you wish to project?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
Then why don't you sell the theater to someone else?
When I saw these ritzy themed restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
Gosh. Yeah, that does sound like you, Brady. The first idea you've ever had? Yeah, I believe that.
What does this have to do with Maya?
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
And for that, she deserves to be kidnapped?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
How could you withhold anything that might help me find her? How could you?
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
She has to be in the building. I know she's here.
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
Brady, no!
A jerk to the very end. Wow. That's so disappointing. Gosh. And unfortunately, Mr. Sherman Trout is not a man of his word because we have not received a package. Gosh. Okay. Let's run up here real quick. That's what the key to the projector is supposed to look like. So we can go make a copy. Let's see here. Joseph's not around. Let's go make that real quick. Let's go up here and try to open the projector. And it works.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
Oh gosh, okay. We gotta hide. Let's go in here.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
So, this is the slide from the county. Ugh. Something tells me I know who the guy was that looked at it. Okay, let's put a new light bulb in. Let's close this. Oh, this music is so intense. Okay. Let's put this up here. We'll back up here. And refocus. Oh. Dang it. Let's grab. Wait, what's this?
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
So that's how Joseph was able to be in multiple places at once. He had a recording. And a voice swap machine. He's the one that's been calling us and threatening us. Gosh.
Another secret passageway.
Okay.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Oh, what for?
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be any tomorrow. Not for this theater, anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
I know it's you, Joseph, but why? Were you trying to buy some time so the Historical Society could declare the theater a landmark or something?
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Snap out of it. Just tell me where Maya is.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. I'll take her away and knock down the theater.
You're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
I'm locked in.
Ugh. Okay. So that secret passageway is through the projection room.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
So, that key we found goes to the safe. Wow. More documents substantiating that Houdini owned half of the theater. But is it too late? Something tells me these keys go to this door. Okay. Come on, Nancy.
This one's useless. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
Look, there we go. Running out of time.
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
Okay. Hang on, Maya.
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there. This is useless.
Okay. We're gonna have to find a way to get out of here. Ugh.
I've got to let them know we're up here.
Okay, here's the wire to the marquee.
Okay. Jimmy, is that ball ready to swing?
Okay, if we can just get that to turn on, then maybe we can let them know that we're up here. Ugh.
Not so fast, Detective.
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
Joseph, you can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've
3
cracked your
minutes
last
till
case.
demolition.
Ugh, he's so delusional.
Joseph, this is far from over. Now step aside.
It's all over now.
We've still got time for a grand finale here, Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
Neither did I.
Ah! That light!
Dear Bess, I I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on, but I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Videotape. That really ages this game. But that's it. That is the end of the final scene. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It's one of the more intense games because, you know, Maya gets kidnapped. It's such a fun game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys again next time for a walkthrough of Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Bye!